Good everyone and welcome to this class. Our topic for today shall be fingering 2, holding chords precisely. Now we discussed in topic 9 that keyboard fingering is based on the natural shape of the hand. Now, talking about the natural shape of the hand, some hands may be big, some may be small, some people may have long fingers, some may have short fingers. So in holding chords, I may hold a chord with finger 1, 2, and 4, and someone who has a smaller hand and shorter fingers than mine may not be able to hold that chord with 1, 2, and 4, but may tend to be able to hold the chord with 1, 3, and 5. So since there is difference in the shape of the hand and the length of the fingers, one is not advised to stress yourself too much. Keep yourself to try to play what that person is playing. Play what is suitable or what your hand can play. Play up to where your hand can reach. And let's look at the keyboard. Now, if I have long fingers, considering key F, this is a Do, and I want to play chord 1, which is Do, Mi, So. Since I have long fingers and my hand is big, my hand is not small, I can play with finger 1 on Do, finger 2 on Mi, and finger 4 on So. Now, a hand which is relatively small may not be able to cover this distance. Like a child's hand, for instance, may not be able to cover this distance with finger 1, 2, and 4. So the child may tend to play finger 1, 3, and 5 for chord 1. Now if I am playing any other chord, maybe I have chord 5, which is Fa, La, Do, I can still do the same. Now if I'm inverting chord 5, like we talk about chord inversions, Do, Fa, La is the second inversion of chord 4. I can still play this with 1, 2, and 4 because I have long fingers, and I can also start to play like this 1, 3, and 5. But someone that does not have long fingers or a big hand will not be able to play with this, but can play this. Now, when playing the keyboard, we're not going to play just one chord, we're going to play other chords. Now, moving from one chord to the other, the fingering is determined by the chord that comes after the chord you're about to play. If you have Do, Mi, So, I want to play Do, Mi, So. The fingering used for Do, Mi, So is determined by the chord that is coming after Do, Mi, So. Now, for instance, if after Do, Mi, So on the song you have Do, Fa, La or Fa, La, Do, this is chord inversion. You can play this, and moving to Do, Fa, La, you play this for smooth transition, because most people can play this without breaking, but some people play it and there will be a break, there will be a disjointed transition. So you can play this and you switch to Do, Fa, La with this, that is 1, 2, and 4, then 1, 3, and 5 for a smooth transition. Now if moving from here to here, and after this you have Sortira, and let's take the second inversion, Tire, So. So moving from here, finger 1, 2, and 4, you move to here, finger 1, 3, and 5, and coming down to Tire, So. You can do this without a break in transition. So fingering of chords depends on which chord comes after the chord you are playing, so that there will be a smooth transition. Now for the left hand, we hold chords on the left hand also, yes, but it's not that often. Now as beginners we are advised not to hold chords on the left hand for now. As we advance, we'll start holding chords on the left hand. Now, when playing do mi so on the right hand, do mi so is a major triad. As we say, a major triad, you are supposed to repeat the root and the fifth. The root and the fifth. So if you have do mi so here, what you should play on the left hand should be that so or do, any of these. Now from do we are moving to this fa la do to fa la second inversion. This is also a major triad, and we said here are supposed to repeat what? The root and the fifth, which is fa and do. So you either play do here or play fa. Now as beginners, we are advised to take the root when repeating. As we advance, we know where to play the fifth as a repeated note. So we are going to have this on for both hands. Now moving to the so we play this and go back to